Current time check, a little after 6 a.m. We are the only ones on a pretty good sized lake, so only people with the access. That fires me up, I'm pumped. I'm gonna get my shack set up, and then yeah, I'll talk to you inside the house once we get a little bit more light. Alrighty guys, not gonna talk long. It's just about prime time. I'll show you my setup really quick. Got my Clam flip over set up. It's getting nice and warm in here. To my right, I got my Buddy Flex heater, getting the shack nice and toasty. Up top, I got a Dakota lithium power pack. It's the same thing as this right here. I'm just using that as light, but I run a lot of my camera batteries off this, so I'll probably stash that in the corner along with the big camera. I got bait, and then as far as my setup, I'm in like 9.5 feet of water, and I got my jigging hole right here, and then off to my right, I got my set line hole. So I'm just gonna put a bobber there with a crappie minnow or a fathead, hopefully go for a crappie or a walleye, and then yeah, that's the setup. Packed fairly light today. Got the K-Dro with me. Got camera bags, got random tackle, everything underneath the sun. So yeah, no more talking. Let's get to fishing. And if it looks dark right away, I apologize. I'm gonna turn off all these lights just so I don't spook these fish. I'm in pretty shallow water. So yeah, let's catch ourselves some fish. Here you go, Mark coming up. Coming up nice, Mark. Here we go, fish on. Good fish, I think. Good fish. Oh, good fish. I don't know what we got here, but it's in my transducer. It's a big crappie, dude. It's a big crappie. Nice. You guys seeing this stud? What? So tall. This is a really tall fish. This fish is only 12.5 inches. I mean, that's still an awesome crappie, but it's so tall. I thought this thing was 14 incher. Oh man. Uh-oh. There's Mark flying up. Here we go, fish on. Good fish. Good fish. Nice crappie. Boom, baby. Boom. First fish was on a rattling blade spoon with a minnow head. Second fish, I marked him. He didn't like that at all. I dropped back down a little drop jig, and kaboom. He smoked it. Set line, set line, set line, set line, set line, set line. Fish on. Feels decent. What is it? Oh, it's another nice crappie. Get up here. Oh gosh. These crappies are so tall. Look at that stud. Bam. Look how tall he is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Awesome. I'm going to get him right back down. Not keeping fish today, and I don't think I'd keep one that big anyways. So tall out here. Sweet. On the set line. That's what's nice about kind of having a 1-2 punch. To my right of me, I got a set line with a full minnow, and he's always kicking. And then I'm just jigging a tiny little jig to my left, so whatever ends up rolling in, I kind of got it covered. And then off to my right here on another rod, I got a spoon. Oh, flying up, flying up. Fish on, fish on. Another good fish, another good crappie. Big, 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 very big. Oh, he's all wrapped up. Let me unhook him really quick. Another gorgeous crappie. These fish are so tall. I'll bump him really quick. I'm gonna get right back down there. There's definitely a little morning bite happening. This fish, oh my gosh, he's tall. This fish is right at 13. If you can see that pinch tail, a little over 13. Oh, just maybe right under 13. Bombs, baby. Bombs. They're so tall, dude. They're heavy fish. They're thick, healthy fish. All right, later, dude. Things are happening. Lakes that set up really dirty, really shallow. It's like they're just forever roaming, and you just got to sit there and wait. We're going to keep catching, and I'll talk a little bit more kind of about my approach and a little bit more about this lake. But for now, I got to get baited back up and get down there. Bite window opening up. Oh, marking. Fish on. I pounded the bottom a little bit and he freaking flew up. Another quality fish, not as big. This would be like a good eater. This is maybe like a 10-incher, 9.5-incher. That would be like a good eater crappie. It's extremely important. Those top tier fish, fish with great genetics, big fish, let those fish grow, let them breed, let them spawn. And little fish like this, these ones are good for the fry pan. But I'm not keeping.
I said, you gotta do a video on this. Like, what do you mean? I said, well, try to take him off right now. Like, let's see you tell him. Let's try to take him off.
He's going away. Hold on. Pound sand. Pound sand, come back. No. Dude, it was hot and heavy for like 30 minutes and then just... Oh, fish on. He came back. Fish on. Good fish, dude. Good fish. Oh, yeah. Wow. I'll unhook him really quick. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. I'm actually FaceTiming my buddy Corey. He's always bothering me when I'm fishing. Another tall one. That one came out of nowhere. I was just talking to my buddy Corey and all of a sudden, donk. Here we go. Set line. Set line. He got it? He's got it. Fish on the set line. Oh, a bass. What the heck? That's the best part about having a minnow down is you never know what you're gonna get. You could pop a walleye, you could pop a crappie, you could pop a bass, pop a perch. Beautiful little largemouth. See you, buddy. Ugh. So I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that's kind of my go-to for set lines. It's just a normal clam blade spoon, and it's white on one side, and it's got silver sparkles on the other. It's really good glow. It glows green. And obviously we're not glowing it now because it's during the daylight, but at night it's like, it's pretty stellar. There he is, he's back. Good fish. Good fish. It's a giant, it's a giant. It's a giant crappie. It's a giant crappie. I'm wrapped up in the transducer. It's a giant crappie. It's a freaking giant. Get up here. Get up here, he's caught underneath the ice. Get up here, it's a freaking giant. It's a freaking giant. Yes! Yes! Boom! Look at this freaking stud muffin. Didn't even seem like that big of a mark. Look at how tall this fish is. This fish is just under 14 inches. I thought this was a dang 15-inch crappie. That's a stud muffin. Mark came out of nowhere, just solo. I'm gonna get him right back down there. Beautiful. See you, buddy. Oh. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right, so first off, the house I'm sitting in today is the Nanook Thermal XL by Clam. It's an awesome house. It's basically the smallest two-person house you can get. And the reason I like it is because it's really light, it's mobile, and it's almost kind of like having a one-man flip over, except a little bit bigger, and it's better for me to film with. So it's an awesome house that can fit in the back of a small SUV, fits in the back of a truck, obviously, really light, nice for early ice. And yeah, you can either have a lot of room as one person, or you can squeeze in two people and you still have plenty of room to fish. So that's my house setup. As far as where I put my house today, a lot of times people target crappies out in the basin or the deep hole of a lake. I love to do that too. That's usually where a large population of the fish are. But early ice, sometimes I like to push more in and kind of go in like little mud flats or mud bays. And that's exactly what I'm sitting in today. I'm in like 9.5 feet. There's a weed point to my left. There's a cabbage bed behind me, and it seems like early ice, sometimes these big crappies will just kind of roam these mud flats, and they'll just be roaming, looking for little bugs. So that's kind of what I targeted today. I was like, I'm just gonna plant in this mud bay, kind of on this 9-foot break line, and see if anything comes through. Hold on, I'm marking. Hold on. Hold on. And it'll be like, it seems like it's dead. It'll be dead for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes sometimes, and then all of a sudden a pod of 2 or 3 will just roll through, and they'll be pretty eager to bite, which is cool. It's not like I'm having to work these fish a lot. They're pretty hungry. You just kind of have to plant up and let them run through. Also, when it's early ice, remember, especially if you're fishing shallow, sometimes the best approach is to hop in a house, sit down, relax, don't make a whole bunch of noise, because in like, even if the water's muddy and you're not, hold on. Oh, here we go. There we go, fish on. Good fish. Good fish. Nice crappie. Oh. As I was saying, sometimes the best approach is just to chill shallow like this and not move around. These fish are pretty spookish and they're moving so fast that it's like, you might as well just keep your bait wet and you might have more opportunity at putting more fish on the ice. He's going right back. I don't know how well I went over my setups. Like I said, this is the Sobi Odyssey by Elliott Rods. This is an amazing rod, 30-inch noodle fast, completely glass rod, and I love this rod. So I'll link everything down below. If you want free shipping on these rods, I have a coupon code that you can type in at your checkout. As far as my dead stick or my set line rod, I'm using the Paragon. I like it because it's not overly stiff, and you can kind of fight the whole fish on the whole rod. It's fairly parabolic, but it does have some backbone to it. And I use this on my iFish Pro for smaller walleyes if I'm going up to red, or even if I'm going to Mille Lacs too, I use this on my iFish Pro. And obviously I use it for a set line for crappies too. So this is a sweet rod. My blade spoon rod, just my little light spoon rod, is the Savant. This is a 2B rod. I'll also link this rod down below. This is a really cool all-around rod. If somebody was to ask me, I just want to get one rod and I want to catch panfish, I want to catch perch, I want to catch walleye on it, I just want an all-around good rod, kind of a moderate action, I would tell them to get the Savant. And if you're really fishing for finicky crappies or finicky bluegills, you could always put a spring bobber on the top, but it's a nice light rod for smaller spoons. I caught walleyes on Red Lake with this rod, I caught crappies on this rod, I caught gills on this rod, so this is an all-around awesome stick. As far as the line that I'm running Clam Frost line. 2 pound on this lighter setup here. I'm running 3 pound on the Savant, and then on my set line I'm running 4 pound. And if I was going more for walleyes, I'd probably upsize to 6 pound fluoro. So I'll link all that down below. Awesome day. It's pretty sweet when you can just flip over the shack, sit in one spot, and crush crappies. So thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not. We're posting a bunch of videos all winter long. And make sure you check out some of these products I linked down below. These companies are amazing. I trust these products and I really believe in them. So yeah, thank you so much. And I guess there's nothing left to be said, and stay tuned. And as always, let the adventure begin. See ya. We're jigging in the wind. Anything down there? Today was a good